And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In time to Bush, and a quick out, number one.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jesse.
So now here's the DH, Jesse Winker. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And ball one.
Ball. Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
And no one can get there. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Juan Soto now 0 for 2 in this one. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Vientos having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Tyson Miller gets the ball now.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the sweeper catches the plate.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Winker, the lead runner at second. Soto over at first with one away. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
This is my house. I'ma show you what I'm about, 'cause ain't no doubt that I'm a rise now. Like a rocket, no way.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Tucker now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's one down. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down, bases empty, and here comes Dansby Swanson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball, that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets 1. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fastball is outside. The tying run at the plate. And now it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Ronnie Mauricio swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Next to hit, Ronnie Mauricio. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 43 comes on now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Now one miss.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Mets lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Nunez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
Nunez measures 6 feet 2 inches,
0-1.
180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one missing inside. Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second. Looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
In the air, center field. Siri makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty.
Shaw.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. First pitch misses.
Inside.
And another ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Left field, way back there. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
John Birdie, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Mauricio racing over to make the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball 1.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesse Winker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, A.J. Minter.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Kelly Sullivan. A switch hitter batting right. That one misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground to short, Lindor slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Cody Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add a run. It's 5-1. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. A.J. Minter out of the game. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. On the mound now, Sean Reed-Foley.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
One down. Ian Happ digs in now. And that one hammered. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. A solo shot. His 90th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Throw to first. Swanson back in on a dive. Here goes the runner. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sean Reed-Foley gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Danny Young gets handed the rock out of the pen.
81.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a bunt towards third. Bare hand scoop. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
Down the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. David Peterson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Grounded to third. Could be two. To Mauricio for one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 7 and the Mets 1. Back here at the friendly confines, here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air out towards right center. Mena flying after this one. Can't get there. It gets down. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 43 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Porter Hodge.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Now here is Pete Alonso. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one fouled off. Outside low, 1-2 to count.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Bush over to Swanson. He turns it. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So last chance for the Mets. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off left side. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The Mets down to their final strike. Got it. That's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I ran out of Papa. If he knows me, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on. Stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. 24 karat gold bars to a gunfight. I bring a blow torch. Spending new money to fight an old charge.